being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know you.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong and do my best to represent Harlem.
Let's take them back.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. You can feel the energy here in the BMO Harris Bradley Center. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. And this matchup with the Knicks. Here we get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
And Greg Monroe really has had a good young career despite playing out of position.
And that bucket right there, folks, is the first official NBA basket from Freak.
You know, you got to be happy for him. I mean, that's a great way to open up his NBA scoring account.
Well, everybody is happy to see him put the first points of his career on the board. Coaches, fans, teammates, everybody. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Can't hit from the elbow. We're talking about Greg Monroe, and Greg, you gave us a nice little synopsis. He doesn't have, Clark, the long-range jumper teams are now asking out of that position in this day and age in the NBA.
Yeah, more teams want that stretch power forward. He's not super athletic. Where he does his greatest damage is in the painted area. There's still value in that.
It's Parker with the drive, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly, very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Some solid defense there from Freak.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game and shooting almost 50% before the injury ended his season.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated, and the Bucks miss again. New York trailing. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Freak, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And even in the short glimpses of last season, you could see that Parker was the real deal. I mean, he had no problem finding ways to score. And even with his injury setback, he should be a great player for years to come. And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
And the Bucks making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Roten kicks to Freak. The feed now to Williams. Inside, O'Quinn. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
2 shots. No good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
It's Mayo on the wing. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be...
He's checked in for Plumlee. Jabari Parker comes in for Henson. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. Freak's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Roten subbed in for Jose Calderon. On the court for the Knicks, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Anthony out there with Derek Williams. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Roten in at the point. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Freak. He feeds it to Carmelo. Here's Freak. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Freak's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Knicks. And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Stolen by Middleton. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And stolen by Freak. Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school, and he could be on the NBA clock.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Connects from three-point range. Middleton's got 14 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Freak. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 8.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
In the corner, Middleton with it. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Clock at 4. Monroe, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. New York leading by 5. Freak dishes to Roten. Down low. Great D that time for Middleton.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Number one, we've done really well.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better make some noise for yours.
And we welcome you back. Glad. So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about does it for the first game of the new